Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Pisces, we're going to see what the goddesses want to talk to you about this week. The goddesses. I have my divine goddess wisdom. I think it's goddess wisdom. You have assurance of earth and patterns underlined after the pre-shuffle. Interesting energy. Assurance of this just feels like there's a pattern that's playing out around you. Some sort of a very cyclical pattern. And within that pattern, something is being reborn within you. It's a very natural process. Like this doesn't, it can't not happen. It's really getting like it's just in the same way that the earth goes around the sun and the moon goes around the earth. It's all like it is. Like this thing, this little thing in our hand is growing. This is, be assured that this is happening and that this is a birth here. This is a pattern that takes place all the time. And you're part of it. And you're in it. You're part of this. It's happening. So, got this deck. I've combined my Wizard's Tarot and my Everyday Witch. So we're going to use them to see where this message goes for you, Pisces. Your energy is really different from Aquarius's. Your energy feels kind of like tired. But tired in a job well done. It's like a job well done tired. I'm also getting something about music for you. I feel like music is really important for you right now. If you're feeling a particular way and you want to come out of that feeling, like if you feel like, you know, you're just feeling down and you're thinking, no, I don't really want to feel down. Music. But if you're feeling sort of like, I want to sit in a bit of a melancholy energy, I want to just kind of self-reflect, use music to get yourself there. If you feel like, you know, there's some things that you just want to sit in and feel. I really feel like music is important for you right now, Pisces. All right, what do the goddesses want to talk to you about? Ooh, adaptability. Nice. Actually, just so even I talked about the music, how it could adapt, right? Utilize things around you to help you adapt. If there's things that you're trying to adapt to and doesn't feel like you're shifting into it, utilize things that you have at your disposal to do that. There's nothing wrong with that, I'm hearing. You do it. Ooh, the bottom is the path. The past. Animosing. The past. Adaptability. Something about the past. Adapting from the past. Moving beyond the past. Her crown chakra is lit up like, woo, nobody's business. Oh, wow, what a message. Okay. There are some little sprites, some little energies around you from the past that are no longer needed, that are no longer necessary. Interesting. Okay, some of these little sprites are coming to me like, there's nothing wrong with them. Like they are kind of, they are light, they are bright little sprites, little fairy energies, orbs, you know, all that sort of stuff. But they're all sitting here like on this side of her, and this is the past. It's almost like they're trying to get you to look at something from the past, but you're not really meant to in that way. You're meant to, because your crown, you actually have, there's multiple chakras showing up where typically we're told there are only 2. You have 4 chakras in this area. I received a message a few years ago about that there being more chakras than what we typically are shown. And I'm getting like 4 right in this area, right here. And it's lit up. Okay. Let me get a drink of water before I explain this. These little sprites, these little fairies, These continue to try to act to guide you. They're benevolent, they're good, they're not trying to take you down an incorrect path in any way. But you've also got like these wings coming out of your head. Like your mind is kind of angelic. Your mind is angelic and you have a direct link. So this to me describes in a very easy way here. Let's say you've been fairly religious and you go to a church and you look to a priest or a pastor or a minister or somebody, some sort of a holy figure to produce a sermon for you. And through that sermon, you learn to apply it into your own life, right? Perhaps you've sought advice from others somehow in the past. And you sought advice from these others because they did feel like, and they are, I don't want to say that they're not working in a way that is through the divine works through them, you know, and it's almost like the divine was working through them to communicate to you, you know, like a sermon or something. I mean, it's kind of getting that. Or even if there's particular Bible passages or phrases or chapters or whatever those are called, that you would gravitate to in a time of need. You don't need that because you have a direct connection, okay? You have a direct connection here. Now the thing is, these little sprites and these little, they're just doing what they do. The pastor, the minister, the priest is still going to show up every Sunday and do their talk. And if you show up, yes, they are trying to talk to you and trying to talk to everyone else. That message is going to get muffled because it's not direct, right? I've always liked to say that nobody really needs that person. You don't even really need me. I mean, you don't. You can all do what I'm doing right now. And that's what the message is for you, actually. It is that you are divinely connected. You will receive messages and you will receive them without a filter. You will receive them without a third party. In the past, you may not have needed. In the past, you did not have this, and you needed the sprites. You needed the minister. You needed the pastor. You needed your parent or whoever it could be, right? That's kind of showing up as they always have the right thing to say when I need to hear it, you know? No, you have this, but you need to adapt to it. So maybe there is some sort of like not just, well, I'm not going to church anymore. I know all the answers. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just, well, I'm just going to show up for the last part. Or I don't know if you can do that. Maybe that's kind of rude. I have no idea. There's an adaptive. It's like a weaning off of a particular group of guides that I don't want to say did for you, but do continue to work in a very angelic and benevolent way. But this is about your past. You're adapting beyond that. Now, it's interesting because what I'm going to do in these extendeds, I'm just mentioning it at this point because I find this intriguing, because we're going to talk to whoever comes out as the underline, that goddess is the one that we're going to talk to in the extended. Why they're there, why they want to talk. Her eyes are all like lit up, like glowing white. Maybe there's something, right? There's something about your past that you're meant to see through your own clear channel. I almost feel like I'm giving you this reading to like give you permission or give you the idea of sitting on your own and just like meditating or journaling your dreams. Like there's something really, really profound about how you're going to see something. It could be something about your past and how that allows you to adapt moving forward. We're going to put her there. Okay. Adaptability. The number one card. Your number one chore. The Hermit. The Ten of Swords. The King of Pentacles. Well, this is coming out of something, isn't it? What goes under there? Let's put some stuff under these. The Hermit, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, coming from a period of giving a lot of yourself, needing a break. The Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups. The King of Pentacles and the Death card. Wow. Yeah, this is saying goodbye to some guides. I mean, these guides could also be showing up as particular people in your life. The Eight of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Six of Cups. Oh, no, the Six of Wands. Wow. I'm getting into that in a minute. Okay, there is something from your past that comes through here. Something from your past that you're meant to see with different sets of a different set of eyes. Whether this is, it presents itself like you bump into somebody or you find yourself in a place, you know, that you've been before and not for a while. Because the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles, though, how do you approach this? I don't know. It's got to either be Wands or Swords. You approach this intellectually and or with drive. The Hermit and the Six of Pentacles, I feel like you have taken some time out here. You know, it's really interesting that I'm saying that because the Hermit is not really being led by anyone but themselves and the divine. There are no sprites here. You're the only one. No sprites, no fairies. You're the only one involved in this journey. But with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like it's taking a break from giving a lot of yourself, investing a lot of yourself into some sort of a project, or there's, you know, a group of people here taking time out. Now, the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups, you're not moving forward with your emotions, right? Because your mind is clear. It's like whatever you see, whatever insight you gain, however way you're opening up these 4 chakras in your crown area, it's meant to show you something, right? Because the Eight of Swords is like seeing something that you didn't see before. And what do you got there? You've got the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. This is very successful, a very successful outcome for you and those around you in a big way. Having the Six of Cups there with that Six of Wands, it's you and those around you. And in particular, could be, I feel like it's you and those around you, plus significantly you and someone else. There's success here in something that you couldn't see, perhaps from the past. So you're meant to come forward with some sort of insight that you're gaining. You're not meant to show up being like really open and expressive with your emotions. You're also not meant to show up in any form of status or success that you've perhaps gained to get there. This is over with the Death card. This is part of the past that burns away. So some of these little sprites and fairies that have worked to guide you forward have helped to build you up here somehow, have helped to create a foundation of success for you. This is very different going forward. The way forward is the truth, but there's almost like a truth that was unseen or you could not see. And in some ways, it's like this truth was trying to come to you through a filter, but that wasn't successful. Now the truth comes to you directly. And I do feel like you will see something that you haven't seen before. Adaptability. Oh, geez, the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Fool. Man, what is this? It's just like moving away from any sense of lack. And maybe you've been in a period of lack for quite some time, or depletion. You're leaving that behind. You can't take that with you. Okay, so that's okay. You know, when you're being told you can't take something with you, when the universe says you can't take lack, you can't take depletion with you moving forward, it's like, okay, those are good things not to take forward. The Hermit and the Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Oh, this is something that you've spent a lot of time planning about. You've invested a lot in terms of listening to yourself and creating a plan. And now it's taking you forward. The Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups. The Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. All right, now we're seeing it. Again, this is building yourself up to something, right? And then you get to the King of Pentacles. So starting from scratch. Page of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. This is starting from scratch. Looking after yourself, looking after maybe your finances, looking after your physical security. There could even be, you may have been taking some time to learn something. I don't know, like a page is, the Page of Pentacles is out of all four pages, is the one that is most noted about like learning and studying, applying this knowledge. And then she's sitting there reading a book. You've gained some sort of insight here, or you're about to gain some sort of insight. And you are really meant to use that insight to lead you forward. This is not even your intuition. It's not that. It's just, you know it factually. There's no filter coming in with this, so you know it factually. Because a lot of times I feel like when it's stuff that comes in like this, with the sprites, the fairies, the secondary guidance, that's a filter. And so you have to kind of trust your intuition. Like even these messages, not every part of it may resonate. So you kind of like, you know, readers will always say, just, you know, whatever doesn't resonate, throw it out. Whatever does, keep it with you. It's not even that. Just like you just know. You just know. Because it's coming directly into your brain. Into the 4 chakras. You have 4 chakras there and you've activated them. It's like your brain can take flight with these wings. The King of Pentacles and the Death card. Oh, look, I told you. It's the brain, the mind, the King of Swords. Very, very clear mind, Pisces. King of Swords, Justice. The Seven of Wands. The only way to protect yourself is with your intellect. The only way to defend your dreams, to bring justice to whatever path it is your intellect. Your clear mind here. Don't let anything fog it up. Excuse me. Moving forward, don't let anything fog up your mind. Let's look at this underline. This is really seeing something that you couldn't see before. And the great success that comes from that. The Eight of Swords. The Ace of Wands. The Four of Cups. The Nine of Cups, the Devil, and the Hierophant. Okay, let's just stop there for a second. It's seeing something you couldn't see before. There was only one way to see something here. There was no other way around it but through these 4 crown chakras of your mind. Something here tainted a dream. It could be a past, and now this is really interesting. I mean, you got the Devil and the Hierophant. That just feels like a toxic as shit marriage. It's just like really toxic with the Devil and the Hierophant. And the 9 of Cups. What are you dreaming of here? I'm dreaming of a really toxic, codependent, manipulative relationship that I will be bound to forever. I don't know. It almost as if like, okay, this isn't your relationship or a relationship that you've been in. It's relationships that you've seen and you've witnessed. And like really moving your dream past that. Doing like a hurdle here to get over that. And because of it, though, it almost has you focusing on the negative things in a relationship. The negative possibilities in a relationship. What could go wrong? What's going wrong? But you're about to see the truth. It's like, I don't know, the clouds from the past, clouds from other people's relationships. Like, you know, it could be your parents, your siblings, however this is showing up. Or like I said, even a relationship of your own from the past. Because something here is successful for you. And I say past because we're talking about like looking into the past, right? The 6 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. The 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. How crazy is that? You have 2 6s and 2 3s. A 6 and a 6 and a 3 and a 3. This is coming together with things and building things, perhaps, where you did not see the potential to build before. This is really cool energy, Pisces. And that's it. I clarified everything. Oh, that's crazy. You have the Magician, and that's it. Not Pisces. Aquarius had exactly the same card in the teeny tiny deck after as their clarifier. Pisces, you're going to see something very, very clearly. This has nothing to do with your intuition. Nothing at all. It's almost like something that perhaps was trying to connect with you through your intuition in the past. But now you're moving beyond that. Using your intuition is always a level of trust and faith that goes in with that, right? And it is important to use that at times. But I feel like this is almost something that 4 of Cups clarified by the 9 of Cups, the Devil, and the Hierophant. This is almost like something that your intuition couldn't push you through. You need to get a direct message here about something. I don't know, maybe you're going to get a direct message, like, you know, in a very physical sense from somebody. But this is just right through this reading. This is like the divine. And your four chakra, the crowns of your 4 chakra, no, the chakras of your 4 crowns. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm going to go. We're going to see what this lovely lady has to talk to us about in your extended reading. That's what I'm doing in the extended this week. I'm going to see what that underlying goddess wants to talk to you about. Thank you so much, Pisces. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.